Hello students, good morning. Welcome back to your science class. This is your science teacher Vandana. Before starting, I am wishing you a very happy belated Tees to all of you. In the last class, we had discussed chapter 6, Animals Everywhere. In that, we had discussed what do you mean by habitat, what are the different types of habitat, and according to habitat, how animals classified. So let's recapitulate quickly. Habitat means a place of living organisms where he gets proper food, water, protection and the environmental conditions that is needed to survive. There are different types of habitats: forest, grassland, deserts, mountains, ponds, rivers, etc. For example, as you know, yak lives in cold mountainous region because the body of yak is fully covered with hair called fur, which protect him from extremely cold conditions. Similarly, camel lives in desert, and it is not easy to live in desert because the conditions are not favorable to live. But camels can easily live without water for at least 3-4 days because he excretes little amount of urine. He also has broad padded feet which enables him to easily walk on the hot sand. Another example you can say is black buck. Black buck lives in grassland, and as you know, the color of the grassland and the color of the skin of black buck is almost similar. So it is very much easy for him to protect himself from the extremely dangerous situations. Now, according to habitat, animals are classified into two main groups. One is terrestrial animals and second is aquatic animals. Terrestrial animals means those animals which live on land. For example, lion, tiger, polar bear. Basically, all those living organisms which are living on the land are considered as terrestrial animals. Aquatic animals means those animals which live in water. Example, different types of fishes, sea snake, water birds, shrimps, etc. So all these are considered as aquatic animals. This much topic we already had done. Today we are going to start our next topic, feeding habits in animals. But before that, I want to ask you some questions. Do you like the food? The answer is obviously yes. Everybody likes the food. So which part of your body helps to take the food? So it is your mouth. In your mouth, you have teeth, tongue containing saliva and the necessary enzymes that help in taking the food and digesting it. Similarly, animals also have different mouth parts or different feeding habits which help them to take the food. So today we are going to start our topic, feeding habits in animals. Feeding means the process by which an animal gets the food, how a particular animal gets the food. There are different organs to take the food in different animals. For example, rabbits, squirrels or rodents have very sharp pointed teeth which enable them to easily eat or grind the food. However, snakes do not have any teeth, but it can swallow the food as a whole. Another example you can say is frog. Frog has a long sticky tongue that help him to catch its prey. So these are few examples which helps you to understand the feeding habits in animals. So feeding habits in insects. As you know, there are various varieties of insects found on the earth. Some are like ladybug, caterpillar, butterfly, moths, grasshoppers, mosquitoes, lice and many more. All these have different feeding habits. For example, butterfly and honeybee has a straw-like mouth part which help them to suck nectar from the flowers. Nectar is a sweet juice found in the flowers. So honeybees and butterflies suck nectar through his mouth part like straw. Another example you can say is grasshopper and caterpillar eat the leaves of plants by using their jaws. Ladybug and moths eat other insects. Mosquitoes suck blood by using straw-like mouth part. Lice, bug, these are all called parasites. They are found in the host body and suck blood from their body. Certain insects feed on the disposable waste like houseflies. Houseflies feed on the disposable waste. Some feed on the decaying matter like cow dung. So all these insects have different feeding habits. Another topic is feeding habits in birds. There are different types of birds found on the earth. Some is sparrow, pigeon, dove, penguins, pelicans, hummingbird and many more. So their feeding habit is almost very different because they have a common organ called beak which helps them to eat the food. So in birds feeding is done by beaks. Some have short pointed beak, some have long pointed beak, some have very short beak, some have medium sized beak. So all of the feeding is done by their beaks. For example, sparrow has short beak, but sparrow can eat insects, fruits, vegetables or grains. Hummingbird or woodpecker also has a very pointed beak, sharp or long pointed beak which enable them to eat. Hummingbird suck the nectar from the flowers and woodpecker can dig the wood and eat the insects because he has very long pointed beak. Pelicans is found mainly in colder regions and it has very long beak having pouch on it like this. It has near pouch on it so that he can easily catch the fish and hold it in his pouch. So pelicans is a bird having large beak with pouch. Penguins eat the fish. Penguins have however short beak. So all these birds have beaks but they have different feeding habits. Owls and eagles eat other animals, so they are called carnivores. Carnivores are those animals which eat other animals. So owls and eagles eat other insects or animals. As you know, eagle has very keen eyesight so that he can easily catch the prey from a longer distance because he has very sharp pointed beak which enables him to catch its prey easily. Owl has very keen eyesight so that he can easily see the prey at night also. So these are the feeding habits in birds. There is also one categorized animals called scavengers. Scavengers means those which feed on the flesh of dead animals. For example, vultures. They play a very important role in our environment because they clean the environment by consuming the flesh of dead animals. So, according to feeding habits, mainly animals are classified into three category groups: herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Herbivores are those animals which eat only plants. For example, goat, cow, buffalo, giraffe and many more, those who are eating plant products. Carnivorous animals are those which eat other animals like lion, tiger, polar bear, owl, eagle, vultures. So these are all called carnivorous animals. As you know, carnivorous animals have a very sharp teeth and having sharp claws so that they can easily catch the prey and eat it. Snakes are also considered as carnivorous animals because they swallow the food as a whole. However, they do not have teeth but they swallow the food. They eat other animals. So snake is also considered as carnivorous animals like rat, mice, other eggs or birds. Snakes can easily eat them. Omnivorous animals are those animals which eat both plant as well as animal products like man. Man is considered as omnivores because we eat plant products like rice, bread, chapati, vegetables, fruits and non-vegetarian products like meat, egg, chicken. So omnivore are those which eat both plant as well as animal products. Dog is also considered as omnivore and crow is also a omnivore. So according to feeding habits, animals are classified into three main groups. This is all about your chapter, this topic, feeding habits in animals. Try to read the topic, and if you are facing any problem or any doubt, please note it down in your notebook, and whenever we have the class, you will ask. And one more important thing is that you have your test on Friday, so please be ready for your test. Revise your chapter thoroughly of chapter 4 and try to attempt the test nicely and clearly. Till then, be safe, be happy. Bye.